Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video I'm going to be discussing a little bit the 8.3 patch 8.3 feature, Horrific Visions. This is one of the things I've been wanting to do a video on ever since it was revealed, and just have not gotten to do it. So here we are now talking a little bit about Horrific Visions. This has been compared a little bit to Mage Tower, but that is not the most accurate description on what to compare it to. This is 1 to 5 man content, and what it should be compared to is the Deaths of Chromie scenario. So if you don't know what Deaths of Chromie is, first of all, I definitely advise you to try it out. It doesn't matter what level you are, you get scaled to a level while you do it. You basically time walk to that level when you were that level and complete the scenario in that manner. The Deaths of Chromie scenario is, like I said, Chromie kind of teleports you in time and you have to complete the scenario. It gets easier the more you do it by earning talent points while doing it and just kind of learning how to do it on the go. I've finished it pretty quickly myself. Not like one of the first in the world, but fairly quickly, and I actually made a guide for it, a very detailed guide. It's one of the better guides I've ever made, so I definitely would suggest, if you are hearing about this now for the first time, Deaths of Chromie, or you kind of want to get an idea of what these horrific visions are going to be and want to go do it, you can look up my video for that. And I'm not saying it's necessarily the best video for it, but it's going to have any information you need in it, and I believe presented in a very good way. So this horrific vision. So basically, we're going to be going into different areas that are corrupted, and basically we'll be having to complete these scenarios in that manner. So I believe one is like Stormwind. It's like Stormwind, Ogremar, or something like that, and you have to complete these visions. And without getting into the details of it, because that's not really what this is about, it's basically, so you're going to be progressing. Think of it this way. So the first time, the way they described it, the first time you go in, it's going to be really hard. You're not going to be able to just complete it the first time you go in. You're not going to know what to do unless you watched a video from the PTR or something like that and have an idea of what to do. And you're just going to fail miserably. So that way you know the next time you go in, you know not to do that. You know to go this path instead of that path. You know to do this instead of that, etc. It's also kind of a bit of a puzzle, so you need to know what order to do things in, possibly. I'm not saying this for sure, I'm just comparing it to Deaths of Chromie. So this is in Deaths of Chromie, there was basically like 4 main things you had to do, then the final thing. And to do them in the best order possible as far as time limit. I don't know if there's a time limit in Horrific Visions. There's a time limit in Deaths of Chromie. So you want to know, I'm going to do this first because it gives me this reward, and this reward is very powerful, and this is also one of the easier things to do. So I'm going to do this first every single time when I come into the Horrific Vision. I'm always going to do this first. And it's just a learning thing like that. And you'll want to learn to do that. You'll want to learn when you can skip something or when you have to do it. You'll want to learn all that kind of stuff. In Deaths of Chromie, you got talent points that made it easier every time you did it. In Horrific Visions, we have these cloaks that are going to make it easier for us with the corruption and the corruption nullification and stuff like that. These cloaks are going to make it easier for us as we go. So it's the same idea there, and that's why, again, it's such a similar contrast to the Deaths of Chromie from these Horrific Visions. So all in all, I am super looking forward to it, and I hope I am right on all of this basically conjecture that I'm 95% sure about, and I'm hoping I'm right because I love the Deaths of Chromie scenario so much, and I can't wait to if this is what this is, and I hope they continue this going forward in the game. Each patch should have a new Deaths of Chromie scenario. For all intents and purposes, it can be anything. It doesn't have to have anything to do with Chromie, obviously. It could be more relevant game storyline stuff. But this is amazing. It's solo. You can do it solo, just like the Tower of Torghast. You can do it solo. You can do it with a group, however, as well. And it's just it's something that I'm super looking forward to. I wish I would have did a video on it earlier. There might be more details out on it now. Again, I personally don't really care about the details because I don't want to be spoiled on it too much. And I know I'll see some things, I'm sure, especially as it's about to come out. But I'm looking forward to getting in there, learning how to do everything, and then hopefully maybe putting out a video just as good as my Deaths of Chromie one on how to complete these horrific visions. So I think that's about it on that. Please subscribe to the channel. That helps me out the most. And other than that, everybody have a good one.